My name is Carlin Powell, and I work at Western Asset as a Client Service Associate.
My name is Andrea Almeida Mack, and I'm a Portfolio Manager.
My name is Jim Flick.
My name is Penny Morgan.
Michael Danso.
Ross Nightingale.
Keith Gardner.
Bonnie Wonderful.
Stephen Pajunas.
My name is Ashley Hancock.
Western Asset Management. Western Asset is one of the world's leading fixed income managers. From offices in Pasadena, New York, London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Sao Paulo, and Melbourne, Western Asset believes its people are its greatest asset. Voted one of the best places to work by the Los Angeles Business Journal. We manage our business with an entrepreneurial spirit.
We really have a very special sort of culture here. We've been so fortunate to attract some really great people.
It really has a family feel.
I mean, at most places a job is a job, but here we manage to have fun and do our jobs.
Good people, hardworking people, and it's a very collegiate atmosphere.
We stimulate creativity and embrace change. Our values and success make Western Asset a great place to work.
I think Western would be a great place to start an investment career.
If I was in college today, or if I was coming out of grad school today, what would I be looking for? First would be, trying to get a read or pulse on how happy the folks that you meet at that firm are.
I would say the camaraderie, entrepreneurial attitude is very positive.
I love working here. I find every day is different.
We feel like a family, and I have relationships with people outside.
There isn't a lot of hierarchy. There are very few titles.
We have a great deal of respect for all of our employees and believe that everybody, whether they're the person working in our mailroom or the person who's our CEO or CIO, should be treated the same.
Western Asset is committed to supporting and empowering employees in their professional and personal lives.
How much flexibility do I feel I would have once I join that firm?
Some firms have a very strong, a very strict wall between certain people of different titles, let's say, or different departments, and that doesn't exist at Western Asset. Everyone's approachable.
Most people don't have titles on their business cards, and what that translates into is that people here all respect each other. They're very approachable, regardless of how senior they are.
There's an open door policy here, so you feel that you can approach anybody anytime and they'll make the time available for you.
We emphasize teamwork to produce the best results.
I work with a great team of very fun and fun-loving, smart people who like a challenge.
I think everyone has something to bring towards the team environment.
The group that I work with are very team-oriented. It's a global department, so I have managers in 9 different offices, and we operate as one team. So they have to be able to think on their feet.
I think people feel that they can contribute and voice their opinions whenever they like.
That's something that is one of Western's strengths.
You need an environment that's growing, that encourages involvement, that encourages you to get to that position.
We really want to make sure that we continue to challenge people, and if we find someone who is extremely bright and would be very good on our investment team, we want to make sure, for the benefit of our firm and for the benefit of their career, that they get that opportunity.
Everybody has their own sort of different things that they're good at, and we try to utilise each of those different aspects and bring that back into the team.
You don't just get put in or pegged as an investment guy or a client service person or a compliance person, but where you have the flexibility to move around within the firm, I think is very important.
I'm an operations manager, but I'm also a business analyst, an IT person.
The turnover rate for employees is much lower than any firm I've ever worked at.
There is flexibility in terms of matching your skill set with the actual task that you perform, that it's a good place to grow as well. And that's why you see such low turnover. That's one of the reasons, because we're able to reinvent ourselves and grow and have a bigger voice in different aspects of the firm.
Western Asset University is a very robust online and in-person educational opportunity.
We're only going to get out of our employees what we put into them.
It's a place where no matter what department you're in, you have an understanding of where it fits into the whole piece of the investment puzzle.
So the university, I think, allows them to really learn more about the business, Western Asset, the different functional areas, and it gives us a way where we can invest in our employees They're dedicating a lot of time and effort out of their lives, and we need to give back to them.
Everything in the market, you have the opportunity to see it, work with it, and learn more.
By having the university, it actually lays a foundation so people are better able to manage their careers here. They don't operate in a vacuum, and at some places when you don't have a sense of the whole picture, just the small part of what you don't do as good a job.
It really means that you have an opportunity to understand other aspects of the business.
We want to be one of the finest fixed income management firms in the world with very high standards in everything that we do and high ethical standards in everything that we do.
The core values at Western are taken very seriously.
Everybody who works here demonstrates those on a daily basis.
The core values of Western Asset are integral to everybody within the firm.
Trust,
honesty,
integrity,
diversity,
teamwork,
a culture where people feel like they're respected.
Personal responsibility, definitely, that plays a huge role in the work that we do here. And it definitely matches up to what I wanted to find in a firm.
So my values are Western Asset's values.
They're at the heart of everything we do.
I'd like to invite you all to come in and have a chat with us to discuss your career opportunities at Western Asset.
This is a very good working environment. You know, Western has been voted as one of the best places to work for.
I'm from the East Coast originally, and working on the East Coast was definitely a much more strict environment. So coming out to the West Coast, it's friendly and much more casual.
I think if you come in with the attitude that you're a team player and that you want to do your part and you want to grow the business and contribute as much as possible, those are the folks that do very well here.
I actually really love my job. I love trading, I love thinking of trading ideas, and I love putting on the trades.
I love the markets, so being involved in that every day is really something that drives, I think, everyone that comes in here.
Be a part of one of the finest fixed income firms in the marketplace today.
Western Asset Management.
Looking forward to seeing you soon.